Playoff fever has come to upstate New York, and there's a look at Highmark Stadium here in Orchard Park. Straight ahead, a clash to decide the AFC's representative in the Super Bowl, and it should be a great one, as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Buffalo Bills. The winner here goes to the Super Bowl, and we'll know soon enough which team that'll be as we are underway in the AFC title game. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here on first down. And incomplete to open things up.
Anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try to hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they're up to the challenge.
2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25. The first drive here and the first time that we've called a big tight end's name, but I can assure you this, Charles, it won't be the last.
No, it won't, because when he gets going, now it opens up opportunities on the perimeter because that'll draw the defense towards him in the middle of the field. Now your wide receivers will get involved as this game goes on.
Working downfield, he's got Thornton. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
Las Vegas, first down. A gain of 26 yards. And the Las Vegas first down.
60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
Again, he'll drop to throw. He'll get the tight end Bowers involved there. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Scoring first, so critical in the postseason. They've got it here, 1st and goal.
Let's go, let's go.
Ginty is not going to get in here as they push him back to the 2-yard line. Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll run again. And this time he will get in. Touchdown Raiders.
Touchdown Raiders.
Well, they move the ball down the field through the air, Charles, and then finally they get the running game involved, and it works to perfection. Touchdown.
And, partner, I kept waiting for that running game to come into play and actually saved him until the very end. Touchdown goes on the stat sheet, but you and I both know, and he knows as well, his teammates airing it out made this a successful drive.
On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. A beautiful fake. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Allen. This taken in by Kincaid. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the gun, Bigsby. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 5.
Ready? What's that?
Now Allen. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. Tally, that is catch number 1 for him in this AFC Championship. It's a first down.
All 52. Round 80.
From midfield, here's Allen. Allen going to run with it. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
We'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere.
What's that?
Now Allen. He's going to have the first down and then some. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. A great effort there. 50 yards. And the Bills respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. An extra point splits the uprights. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. From the 22 now, here's the 2nd down and 9.
Get it.
Once again, it's Genty. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. Backed up here. Tough spot. Needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He'll try and do this himself. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3-and-out and giving the ball back to their offense?
Well, let's see how the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11.
60 Vikings, 7 Pirates.
They'll try and throw for it here. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off. And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line. and 10. Here's Irvin. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
These two teams all tied after one. Second quarter now in Buffalo. It's the Bills in control of the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 1 coming up.
'56. Ready? Look out!
They run out of the gun with Irvin. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
Well, I would have figured after the 9-yard run on the previous play, getting 1 more yard wouldn't have been much of a problem. But apparently it was, and now it's 3rd down.
Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. Here's Allen. That is caught. That he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. And Xavier Worthy, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Bills have taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7.
Bills 14, Raiders 7. Tyler Luke set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 40, right around the 39, so solid starting field position.
Ready up!
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula to get them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
19 right, 18 ready, 18 ready.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. That's into the hands of his tight end Bowers. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. It's another first down on what will be a gain of 21 yards.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
19 tight, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 18 Pioneer. Cup 19, Cup 19. Ready.
Back to throw now on first down. A rifles one that's going to be intercepted. And the Bills are going to take over at their own 2-yard line. And that was one I kind of saw coming, Charles. You had a free safety just hanging back there over the middle, waiting, and he saw that ball go in the air, and he jumped on it.
And I don't know why the quarterback didn't see that. That was just your standard cover 3, which means the free safety in the middle of the field, the 2 corners, and they divide the field in thirds. But when you have a free safety with range, like a good center fielder, he can go from side to side and make plays on the football as he did there.
In his own end zone, it's Allen. And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down. They needed some breathing room. He gave it to him. 11 yards and a first down.
That's a pretty play there coming out of the backfield. But as that back, you've got to be conscious of making sure you're securing the football. When you get out in open field, sometimes you get a little loose with it as you're trying to get up ahead of steam. Make sure you keep it close to your body because those defenders are trying to punch it free. He does a nice job there protecting the ball and picking up the first down.
And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 13 and a Buffalo first down.
It's been a long season, but he still looks fresh running the football. He knows his guys are one game away from a Super Bowl, so he's going to give it all he's got, and that's a heck of a run right there.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. So the shotgun snap to Allen. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. They've got his man complete. And he will be taken down, but a big play there as it comes just as we reach the 2-minute warning. On 1st and 10, it's Bigsby. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Here's 2nd and 3. Here's Allen to throw it. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
And that's the knowledge you gain from being in this league for a long time. He's learned the hard way when to give up and fight another down. And that's a smart move to throw it away.
To the air, Allen. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Goal at the 7-yard line.
56.
Now a handoff to Bigsby. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on 1st down, holding them to a short gain.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the 1st half. To throw, it's Allen. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now. Maybe just a lack of concentration there as he couldn't haul it in.
And when you're going across the middle like that, you know, he's running that drag route, you are conscious of all the bodies and the traffic in there. But let's face it, if you're going there, you might as well come down with the football and absorb whatever else happens after that.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Josh Allen in the final seconds of the 1st half. And the Bills go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 21-7.
Bills 21, Raiders 7. Tyler Luke set to kick off.
So 6 seconds, all that remains of this 1st half as the kick is away. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play.
60 average, 6-18, Pioneers. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 7 Pirates, 7.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. 1 more half to decide who takes home the Lamar Hunt Trophy as we're back underway in this AFC Championship. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
Here's a give to Bigsby. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Throwing now is Allen. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Throwing right, and that's complete.
I thought once he got out of the pocket, he was looking further downfield. Instead, he brings his sight lines back to a shorter route, settles on his receiver running the drag left to right, and they wind up not getting a whole lot out of that one.
Middle. Alert.
Allen going to throw. Well, a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. Second catch of this AFC title game, and he's got a first down.
A Hall of Fame coach once said, there are no medals for trying. And that wasn't a trying effort, was it? That was a winning effort. How about that great catch?
Excellent. They know, hey, you lose this game, you get a ding or two. You got 7 months to heal. They're going to go all out.
All 52. 5 wide.
On the carry, Bigsby. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
A run up the middle with Irvin. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Allen. That's going to be caught by Bigsby. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Take Bigsby, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Bills continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Raiders 7. Tyler Luke set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. Oh, good move. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
19, 18, 5 years.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
19 lights, shot 50, shot 50.
Now they'll throw here, out of the gun. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
I certainly like the idea. You're down on their side of the field. Get your big play guy involved. That time, they put one up for him to see if he could pull it down in the end zone. But the coverage was good, and it winds up incomplete.
Panther and left, Panther, 79 Broncos. Go.
They'll look to throw again. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete.
Now, faster, faster. 79, 19 tight, 19 tight. Mustang 19. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Back to throw again. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Bills are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Well, I mean, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Urban. And he will maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And that's also all for this 3rd quarter of play. Back now in Buffalo. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Here's Bigsby. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Ted Bigsby with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bills are closing in on a Super Bowl berth now as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Luke now for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Bills 35, Raiders 7. Tyler Luke set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And their dream of a Super Bowl berth so close 3 quarters ago, but obviously starting to slip away if it hasn't already. They need points here and in a hurry.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And a Raider first down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Jeanty. And he'll take it across midfield and into Buffalo territory. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 2. There we go again with Jeanty. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Past the 20. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. 27 yards there, a 1st down.
Let's go, let's go, let's go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 60 Vikings, 60 Maverick, 7 Tigers, 7 Panther 11.
On play action, they'll throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Dante Thornton, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Raiders get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. It's good, and it's now 35-14.
That's the score. Bills 35. Raiders 14.
So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. Bills are going to recover. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. There wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
They're all about the numbers, huh?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. 124 yards rushing for him now as he tries to will his guys to the Super Bowl.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Jeremy Chinn, so dangerous wherever he's at on the field, and that time he gets in there for the sack. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. A shotgun handoff here to Irvin. And nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets him back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Call it no gain there, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 13. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Third down and 13. Allen now looks to throw. And that is incomplete. Their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy, because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out, because this one, it was over a long time ago.
So after 5 touchdowns offensively, hey, maybe it's time to get the kicker a little work, and he's able to connect there.
I love that empathetic side of you. You're worried about him getting some action, getting to be a part of the game. Well, he got in and got it done.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30. He might take this all the way. He will take this all the way. Touchdown, Raiders. It's been a back-and-forth game, a lot of points on the board, and that return right there kind of indicative of how this thing's gone.
Now, you've seen both teams go at it, and as you just pointed out, both of them have found the end zone. But just like in boxing, you know the blow that hurts the most? The one you didn't see coming, and that often is the case when it comes in special teams.
They'll try and throw for it. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the Bills are going to recover. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That good for 22 and a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
And Allen is actually going to throw it here. That's into the hands of Worthy. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
A 3-yard
Second and 7.
Brings up second and 7 at the 21-yard line.
Now Allen. And it's caught. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the first down. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Goal at the 1-yard line.
319!
That's complete. Left side to Worthy. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Back at the 2 now. Here's second and goal. Again, they'll throw without it. Touchdown! Nico Collins. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Bills are able to add on to that lead. Well, they've been part of the cream of the crop in the AFC all season. It's becoming more and more evident that they're going to get a shot to play for that Super Bowl title.
The momentum has been building, and you mentioned how well they've played throughout the season. It's all come together for them, and they are really laser-focused on being that team to represent in the Super Bowl.
They have been dominant in this one. Allen will try to throw for it. And he's going to go down. Can't get rid of it. So a sack on the 2-point try.
Raiders 20. Tyler Luke set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Well, this is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost.
And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. And the Bills are going to get it back here just past the 35.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome. But a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
On this stage, conference championship game, every play is magnified, and that was a big play.
No doubt about it. One thing that has these guys a step away from a shot at the big game, their big play ability. They can strike from anywhere.